In this video, we are taking a look at the different types of motorcycles, starting with cruiser. Cruisers are one of the most popular motorcycle types in the world, and for good reason, known for their laid-back, relaxed riding position with low seats and high handlebars. Cruisers typically feature a classic and retro style. This design makes them particularly well-liked for leisurely cruising along highways and city streets. Top cruiser brands include Harley-Davidson, Indian, and most metric manufacturers, like Honda, Suzuki, Yamaha, and Kawasaki. Typically, cruisers are heavier bikes, with resulting lower power-to-weight ratios and a focus on comfort and low-end torque. Cruisers are styled after American motorcycles from the 1930s to the early 1960s, such as those made by Harley-Davidson, Indian, and Excelsior Henderson. Harley-Davidson, in particular, has played a significant role in defining the cruiser category, and its bikes have become synonymous with the cruiser style. However, other manufacturers also produce this type of motorcycles with their own unique designs and features. Pros and cons for cruiser motorcycles. Pros: comfortable riding position. Cruisers can be more comfortable for longer rides compared to sportier or more aggressive riding positions. Stylish design. Cruisers are often admired for their classic and stylish aesthetics, which can be appealing to riders who appreciate a more retro or vintage look. Smooth ride. The design and suspension of cruisers often prioritize providing a smooth and comfortable ride, making them enjoyable for leisurely cruising. Touring capabilities. Some cruiser models are equipped with features and accessories that make them suitable for long-distance touring, such as comfortable seats, saddlebags, and windscreens. Customization. The cruiser community tends to embrace customization, allowing riders to personalize their bikes with various aftermarket parts and modifications to create a bike that matches their individual style and preferences. Cons. Heavy weight. Cruisers are generally heavier than other motorcycle types, which can make them more challenging to handle at slow speeds, in tight spaces, or during maneuvers like parking. Limited cornering ability. Due to their design and lower ground clearance, cruisers might have limitations when it comes to aggressive cornering, compared to sportier motorcycles that are designed for high-performance handling. Specific riding focus. Cruisers are best suited for relaxed cruising and highway riding. They might not be as versatile for off-road adventures or aggressive sport riding due to their design and intended use. It's important to note that the pros and cons mentioned here are general characteristics of cruiser motorcycles, but individual models and brands can vary. When choosing a motorcycle, it's essential to consider your riding preferences, intended use, and comfort level with the bike's characteristics. Honda Shadow, Yamaha Bolt, Royal Enfield Meteor, BMW R18, Indian Scout, Bajaj Avenger Cruise 220, Harley-Davidson Street, and Indian Chief are the several cruiser motorcycle models from various manufacturers. Choppers are a type of cruiser, so called because they are a chopped or cut-down version of a production cruiser. Choppers are usually custom projects that result in a bike modified to suit the owner's ideals, and as such are a source of pride and accomplishment. Stereotypically, a chopper may have raked-out forks, small fuel tanks, and high handlebars. Choppers were popularized in the Peter Fonda film, Easy Rider. Being designed primarily for visual effect, choppers will not usually be the most efficient riding machines. Related to the chopper motorcycle is the bobber, which is created by bobbing a factory bike by removing dead weight and bodywork from a motorcycle to reduce mass and increase performance. A common element of these motorcycles is a shortened rear fender that creates a bobbed look. Power cruiser is a name used to distinguish bikes in the cruiser class that have significantly higher levels of power. They often come with upgraded brakes and suspensions, better ground clearance, and premium surface finishes, as well as more exotic or non-traditional styling. Standard motorcycles are a versatile and popular category of motorcycles designed for everyday use on streets and roads. They are appreciated for their practicality, comfortable upright riding position, and a balance between performance and fuel efficiency. These motorbikes do not often come with windscreens or fairing. The footpegs are placed below the rider's knees, with handlebars raised to a sufficient height to avoid overstretching issues. As a result, the rider's shoulders are naturally positioned above the hip region. Standard motorcycles come in various engine sizes, catering to riders with different experience levels and preferences. You can find smaller displacement models suitable for beginners and larger ones for experienced riders seeking more power. These bikes are designed to have a significant amount of torque available at lower engine RPMs, making them suitable for city commuting and stop-and-go traffic. Pros of standard motorcycles. Nimble. Standard motorcycles are known for their agility and maneuverability, making them well-suited for urban and twisty road riding. Comfortable. The upright riding position of standard motorcycles provides rider comfort, especially during longer rides. Versatile. Standard bikes excel in a variety of riding scenarios, from commuting to weekend trips and even some light touring. Lightweight. Many standard motorcycles are designed to be lightweight, enhancing their handling and ease of use. Low seat height. A low seat height contributes to rider confidence, ease of handling, and accessibility for riders of various heights. Cons of standard motorcycles. Lack of fairings. Standard motorcycles typically lack extensive fairings, which can reduce wind resistance and offer wind protection at higher speeds. Little to no windshield. The absence of a large windshield can result in less wind protection for the rider, especially on longer highway journeys. Minimal luggage options. Compared to touring-focused motorcycles, standard bikes may have fewer options for attaching luggage or storage, limiting their utility for extensive travel or carrying belongings. Yamaha MT-07, Suzuki SV650, KTM 200 Duke, Honda Rebel 500, Yamaha TW200, Triumph Street Twin, Royal Enfield Continental GT 650 are the several standard motorcycle models from various manufacturers. Touring motorcycles. Although any motorcycle can be equipped and used for touring, touring motorcycles are specifically designed to excel at covering long distances. They have large displacement engines, fairings, and screens that offer good weather and wind protection, large capacity fuel tanks for long ranges between fill-ups, and a relaxed upright seating position. Touring bikes are equipped with ample storage options, such as saddlebags, top cases, and sometimes tank bags. These compartments allow riders to carry luggage, essentials, and personal items necessary for extended travel. Touring motorcycles have a longer wheelbase and a heavier overall weight, contributing to stability and a smoother ride at higher speeds. They may have features like electronic suspension adjustment to fine-tune the bike's handling based on load and road conditions. Pros of touring motorcycles. Comfortable riding position, long-distance capabilities, ample storage, and consistent power delivery. Cons of touring motorcycles. Size and weight. Cruisers can be bulky, heavy, and less maneuverable, especially in tight spaces or for smaller riders. Higher costs. Cruiser bikes often come with higher upfront and maintenance costs compared to some other motorcycle types. The stability and smooth handling that touring motorcycles offer at high speeds might result in reduced agility and responsiveness at lower speeds or in twisty roads. Honda Goldwing, Suzuki V-Strom 650, Yamaha Tracer 900, Indian Roadmaster, BMW R1250 GS, Triumph Tiger 1200, Kawasaki Versys 650, Ducati Multistrada 1260, and KTM 1290 Super Duke GT are the several touring motorcycle models from various manufacturers. Sport motorcycles put a lot of emphasis on speed, acceleration, braking, handling, and grip. They often prioritize these factors over comfort and fuel efficiency compared to other types of motorcycles. These bikes have strong engines and lightweight frames, making them nimble and easy to handle. With their sharp and aggressive design, Sport bikes feature sleek lines, streamlined fairings, and a leaning forward stance that clearly show their focus on speed and performance. These motorcycles are famous for their powerful engines that are built for quick acceleration and high speeds. This focus on engine performance is a key characteristic of the sport motorcycle category. Sports bikes use top-notch brakes that might include better brake pads, multi-piston calipers, and bigger ventilated rotors. The suspension systems on these bikes can be more advanced, allowing for easier adjustments in compression and rebound. They also have fairings to cover the engine entirely, and windscreens that help push the air away from the rider when going fast, which reduces drag. Sport bikes are designed to be light for better handling, often using materials like aluminum and carbon fiber that are easy to carry. Sport bikes might feature foot pegs positioned higher and further back compared to standard bikes. This helps with better ground clearance when taking corners and allows the rider to lean forward more. The hand controls might also be positioned further away, placing the rider's body and center of gravity forward, right over the fuel tank. This forward-leaning posture lets the rider use the wind to help carry their weight at high speeds. However, at slower speeds, the rider might feel extra weight on their arms and wrists, leading to fatigue. Pros of sports motorcycles: high performance, agile handling, cornering ability, and modern technology. Cons of sports motorcycles: less comfort on long rides, less fuel efficiency, higher skill requirement, and higher maintenance and repair costs. Yamaha YZF-R15, BMW S1000RR, Bajaj Pulsar 200 NS, Kawasaki Ninja 650, KTM 390 Duke, Honda CBR 650R, and Suzuki Hayabusa are several sports motorcycle models from various manufacturers. Off-road motorcycles, also called dirt bikes or trail bikes, are made for riding on rough and bumpy surfaces, like dirt paths, rocky trails, and sandy areas. They're built to handle the challenges of off-road riding. Vehicles designed for off-road use, whether they're motorcycles, SUVs, all-terrain vehicles, snowmobiles, mountain bikes, or other special vehicles, have features that help them work well in these tough environments. These vehicles typically have attributes like increased ground clearance, rugged tires, durable suspension systems, and sometimes four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive capabilities. This lets them handle uneven and unpredictable terrain effectively. Pros of off-road motorcycles: best for off-road trail riding, agility and maneuverability. Off-road bikes are often lightweight and compact, enabling them to offer agile and precise handling. Versatility: these motorcycles are versatile in the sense that they can handle various terrains and conditions. Adventure exploration: off-road motorcycles provide the opportunity for adventurous exploration of remote areas and natural landscapes that might be inaccessible by regular vehicles. Minimalist design: off-road bikes often feature a minimalist design with fewer frills and extra components. Cons of off-road motorcycles: limited range. Off-road motorcycles often come with smaller fuel tanks due to their compact designs. This can result in a limited riding range before needing to refuel. Noise and emissions: off-road motorcycles can sometimes produce a significant amount of noise, which can be disruptive to both the rider and the environment. Limited carrying capacity: off-road motorcycles are generally designed for the rider and some essential gear, but they often have limited space for carrying additional items. Honda CRF 250L, Kawasaki KX450F, Honda Africa Twin, Suzuki DRZ 400, Yamaha XT250, and 2024 KTM 500E XCF. Three-wheeler motorcycle: while motorcycles typically have two wheels, some motorized tricycles are classed as three-wheeled motorcycles. Some brands have made various types of three-wheelers direct from the factory. Tilting three-wheelers keep all three wheels on the ground when they lean to negotiate curves. These include Honda's Gyro range, all of which have a front wheel that leans, and a pair of rear wheels that do not. The Piaggio MP3, which has two front wheels and a single rear wheel, all of which lean. The Yamaha Nikon is also a tilting three-wheeler but has smaller track width such that it is considered a motorcycle by some authorities. Enclosed and feet-forwards motorcycles. An enclosed refers to a type of motorcycle that features a full or partial enclosure around the rider and sometimes the passenger as well. This design aims to provide greater protection from the elements including wind, rain, and even colder temperatures. Enclosed motorcycles can vary widely in terms of design, from fully enclosed cabins that resemble small cars, to partially enclosed designs that provide some protection, while retaining a more traditional motorcycle appearance. However, it can also affect the agility and maneuverability of the motorcycle compared to open designs. Polaris Slingshot, Parave's Monotracer, Arcimoto Fun Utility Vehicle, Toyota iRoad are several enclosed motorcycles from various manufacturers. Feet forwards, also known as feet first, refers to a riding position in which the rider's feet are positioned forward, almost in front of the rider's body rather than beneath them. The feet forwards position is intended to offer a more relaxed and comfortable riding experience, with the rider's legs stretched out in front rather than being tucked under the body. This can reduce the strain on the rider's lower back and provide a more open and leisurely feel to the ride. Harley-Davidson Penster, BRP Can-Am Ryker, Honda NM4 Voltus, Parave's Ecomobile are several feet-forward motorcycles from various manufacturers. What are your thoughts on this video? Which motorcycle did you like the most? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like these. And thanks for watching.